Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. Today in this video we are going to analyze Litecoin, conduct machine learning based forecast and regression analysis and accumulation strategies for Litecoin. None of the content is financial advice. We also have recently launched the estimated bull target for most of the top 100 if not top 200 cryptos. This is the website cryptoweeklies.com divided by several indicators for top 20 crypto. Right now I know Litecoin has moved out of top 20, it's ranked number 21, but again, if you include stable coins, it would be still under the top 20 non-stable coin cryptos. The forecast per our model, again, there are three scenarios. The base case is in pink, which is again, if there are no significant bullish or bearish events, that would be the most likely scenario. In terms of if the market were to move up, the bull case is in yellow. If the market were to crash, the bear case is in green. So let's get started. Right now the price of Litecoin has been relatively flat, but over the last 7 days it has been up by about 10%. Still the price at around $70, almost $71. Market cap still above 5 billion. And if we check the tokenomics for Litecoin, about 75 million of the 84 million max supply is in circulation. So almost 90% of slightly above, actually 90% of the total potential coins are in circulation. And in the fully diluted market cap is at around 6 billion. The market cap and volume ratio is at around 6%. That means volume is 6% of the total market cap. Again, not too bad, but again, ideally around 20%. That's where you could see that the crypto is gaining some attention if the volume is 20% of the market cap, especially for smaller cap crypto. And now that we have covered this tokenomics, you can check the price versus market cap growth, toggle between the price chart and the market cap chart. Over the last 1 year or so, they are essentially moving hand in hand. The growth in market cap does get reflected back in price. So let's check about the machine learning based price forecast now that the base case is between $70 again and $75. That this particular case is again highlights more towards the directionality of the token if there is no bearish or bullish event. Again, you could not expect, again this is not financial advice, but the base case cannot move at a exponential pace. Again, this is a, if you draw the line between the base and between the bullish and the bearish phases, this base case cuts them equally in half. So this is kind of like a fair value in terms of going forward. And in terms of machine learning bull case scenario for Litecoin between $78 and about $135 between now and middle of March of 2025. This is without any mania or a euphoria based bull case scenario, kind of similar to what happened between October 2022 and February 2023, that kind of bull run. If on the other hand crypto witnesses a euphoria bull run like Litecoin did in 2017, also parts of 2020 and 2021, the 2 standard deviation bull run for Litecoin and its forecast is between $87 and about $219. So those are the bullish scenarios. If on the other hand market exhibits a crash, first the key levels to watch, if if Litecoin falls below the $59. If it does, because Litecoin has been forming higher lows for a while now, if that higher low structure breaks out, then the bear case makes more sense. Right now that bear case is between $40 and $55 if the worst case scenario pans out for the crypto market. On the other hand, now that we have covered the machine learning based price forecast, the regression analysis for Litecoin says that the token is right now undervalued. The fair value for Litecoin is this line in pink. On top of this pink line, there are 3 standard deviation bull cases. On bottom are the 3 standard deviation bear cases. or bearish valuations. So fair value for per this analysis, this is the polynomial regression analysis, takes into consideration several key aspects such as prices go up when the market is bullish and have a non-linear relationship, and during the bearish market phases the fair value does go down if there is a prolonged bear market. So the fair value at this point in time at around $95, the 1 standard deviation ceiling at around $181, that would be the almost 70% times the market staying within this 1 standard deviation regimen. Again, we just got rid of the 2 standard deviation cases, both the bearish and the bullish. Now the 1 standard deviation case for Litecoin is between, if there is a crash, $50 level becomes the key level to watch to the downside. The rallies to go back to the fair value need to be higher than $95, and the 1 standard deviation ceiling needs to is currently at around $181. Again, these bands are having a upward or a bullish bias right now, especially since 2023, end of 2023. So that's where. So on the other hand, if you are forward looking and looking at the 2 standard deviation ceilings for Litecoin to see what could be theoretically a ceiling, like Litecoin had in April 2021, back then at around $400, that was the 2 standard deviation ceiling. Right now that 2 standard deviation level is coming in at around $344. So that is one of the ways to see if market were to go back up for Litecoin, a topping scenario at around $344. In terms of the accumulation strategies and the risk reward per the accumulation strategies, right now the simple moving average, the 20-week simple moving average based risk level for Litecoin is at around 24%. That means 76% reward, 24% risk. The key idea with this analysis is when the risks are sufficiently low, the potential reward are high. So for example, during June 2022, the risks was at around 10%. That means 90% upside when the price was at around $43. Right now the price at around $75 over here. Let's check over here. Updated at around October 12 at around price at around $65. That's the latest value on this chart. On the other hand, the simple moving average based the polynomial regression analysis based risk level for Litecoin coming in at around updated on October 17 at around 4% risk. That means 96% reward. Again, one of the best times to DCA per this model. The time weighted average price says that the price is slightly above the time weighted average price. That means time weighted average price coming in at around $69, the price at around $70. So the risk is at around, let's say, 2 or 3%. That means 97% reward, 3% risk per this analysis. To summarize the price action in terms of some of the key weekly averages, the 200-week moving average for Litecoin coming at around $107. That could be again key resistance levels. Even the $78, which corresponds to the 100-week moving average for Litecoin. The last time the price tried to rally beyond the 100-week, there was some resistance, and the 20-week moving average coming at around $68. So let's see if the price gets pushed down by the 20-week or rallies above the 20-week. So that could also be a bullish catalyst or a bearish catalyst. So if we were to normalize the risk behavior based on the 3 moving average, the normalized risk for accumulating Litecoin is at around 9 or 10%. That means 90% reward, 10% risk at this point per the SMA analysis. Now we go to the bull run target for Litecoin. Price at around $71 as we discussed today. 4% regression risk, that is the DCA model based risk. The time weighted average price based risk at around 3%. SMA risk at around 26%. If we weight it at weight these 3 risk level, the weighted risk at around 8%, weighted heavily on the regression risk. Per this analysis, if the bull run were to exhibit its full force, the price could be at around $836. That is almost an 0.75x from the current price. So that is again an estimated bull run peak. This is again, none of the content is financial advice. This is not used, this particular forecast is not conducted using machine learning, but more towards the expected value based on risk and reward, based on the 3 models that we discussed in our accumulation discussion. So hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.